2026 is upon us, but instead of top 10 lists, we're asking 3 questions that will frame the agenda in the coming year. Let's start with China, which has grown powerful, but its growth model is sputtering. And that leads to our first question. Is a weaker China more threatening than a strong one?
They're the world's largest trading partner for probably more than half the countries in the world.
China is making the world dependent on China and China independent of the world.
The deal between the Communist Party of China and the people was, we will provide double-digit rates of economic growth, and you will essentially follow us. Well, now you can't provide those rates of economic growth. So what's the new bargain? But I worry that there may be an introduction of greater nationalism as a way of satisfying popular discontent.
Populations are aging across the world. That means fewer workers supporting more retirees, driving governments to issue more debt to close the gap. So our second question, is aging now the big driver of public debt?
So global public debt is at very, very high levels. If you look at revenues governments collect around the world as a share of GDP, it's just been flat. Expenditures keep going up.
2/3 of people globally live in countries where the population of those countries is shrinking. The young people are the ones who are going to bear the burden of ever higher pension systems and ever higher debt.
The risks surrounding it are quite substantial.
The time to act is now, because now it's still politically feasible to introduce pension reforms that will bite in the future.
And last, the United States has made it clear that Europe must shoulder more of its defense burden, making our final question, should the U.S. leave Europe to defend itself?
This is the question of the moment. Are we ready for the end of NATO? I'd say the answer to that is no.
Well, certainly the Europeans should do more, but make no mistake about it. We have an absolute need for national security that involves ensuring that Russia does not invade anything further.
We never go to war alone. We never deter alone.
The U.S. businesses invest 4 times as much in the EU as they do in the Asia-Pacific region. And European companies invest over 10 times more in the U.S. than in India and China combined.
It would be, my view, very foolish to just walk away.
We hope to see you in the coming year as we unpack these crucial questions that will frame the debate in the months ahead. The Call, asking the right questions to navigate uncertain times.